Hey everyone, welcome back. It is finally time for the team reveal official. It is Wednesday. Richmond versus Carlton is tomorrow, where Richmond will shock the world and beat Carlton. We won't. Anyway, welcome back. It is time for it. So I'm just going to straight into it. I'm not going to be like everyone else on those guys that take like a fucking hour to say what their team is. It's pretty obvious what the team is. There are some players I've gone less risky than everyone else, but starting Harry Sheezel, owned by 67%, average 118 last year, no early buy. There is literally no reason to not have him in your team. I feel like you are stupid if you don't. I'm taking the risk with this next pick. He hasn't really had a preseason for his injury, but he's getting selected. Jack Sinclair. I had him last year and he was great for me. I've decided him over Zorko. Purely on the fact that Zorko's 36. I don't know if his body will hold for this season. And for a long term, once Kenneth Coleman comes back in, yeah. With Sinclair in, with the adding of McRae, this could have him less mid-time and more off the half-back, which I prefer for him. I reckon he'll be good. So, I don't think it's Tag Lord this year, so that's good as well. Yeah. So I'm back in Sinclair. Next, I'm going Mr. Jaden Short. I have Richmond bias with this one, but I think that, I have a lot of people telling me he's never averaged over 100 in this role. This. He's 440 for a reason. He's never had, I understand he has been halfback, but he's never had it to the point that he is like the sole distributor. In those years, Dimmer would switch him around as well. Like he had that year when, he went from defender. He was averaging over 100, and then he went to the midfield, and it just fell off. Then he'll play on the wing a bit. Then he'll go on the forward line a bit. He is finally the guy at the back. He's the guy at the back. I can't see why he can't at least average 95 plus. Obviously, that's not ideal. That's not what you really want. But I can't see why he can't average over 100. I don't see why he can't. He's gonna be Luke Ryan. He's gonna have uncontested ball. He's gonna be feeding it. He's gonna be just smacking it down the line, hitting up targets, taking kick-ins. There is no reason he's gonna take a kick-in, get the handoff, and then boot down the line. That's literally what he's gonna be doing. I'm here for it. He's in my team. I've gone Matty Roberts. It was hard. He only had one kick-in, and he still got 124. He has the role. He has the ability. It's hard to not have him. His buy does provide an issue, but it's fine. I'll you just deal with it. Especially because I feel like everyone is on him. How much? Yeah, 35. Like many people. Now you would think I would be going Perriman next. I'm not getting Harry Perriman. He was in 52% of CBAs. Jordan De Goey might be on the way back this week. If he isn't, then I'll reconsider it right before. But yeah, that's my logic of it. Now I'm on Zach Reed. Pretty self-explanatory. Trainer. And I'm sticking with Leak. I'm going to stick with Leak. I'm sticking with him. I think he did good enough to hold. I know apparently Tom Green might be on the way back, which has changed perspective on some players. But I reckon Pryor and Reed at their back, they'll be able to hold it down. Trainer looked really good in the practice matches, and he's been secured. I reckon he's got the good job security for the fact that Richmond have no one else to really put in. But I reckon he'll be good. And yeah, like I said, Leak did enough to hold his spot to a certain point. Yeah, he's definitely a bench option now. Into the midfield now. There's a lot of debate about what to do with the midfield. I said Lockie Neal was a lock, 100%. Now that his buy is, he doesn't have one. He was the third best midfielder last year. He's the best midfielder available. Next, I've got Caleb Sarong. No buy. He did get 93, but that wasn't 3/4 as it is here. He has been working on his forward game, so when he gets tagged, he can do forward. Dacos, I'm not going Dacos for the fact of he got what, 70 something? What did he get? His break even is now 169. After his this takes forever to find 66. He has Port this week where he could get tagged or like and targeted. Apologies, sorry, there was just a massive lightning strike that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not sure if you can hear that through the recording. It's like 30 degrees. It's 33, by the way, and I've just heard a massive lightning strike. What the hell? I thought we were good today. Anyway, apologies. Back to SuperCoach. Dude, that scared the shit out of me. I have been tossing up Andrew Brayshaw. I really like him this year. But I'm going to go Jordan Dawson. He's back in the midfield fully. He does rest forward a bit, but he can do well forward. He averaged 115 literally 2 years ago. I don't see a reason why he can't average that 110 again and get back to that. There's the Thunder again. And then, Clary. So my O doesn't work, neither does my L. So, I've gone Oliver. I don't even have to explain the pick. I'm just moving on. Now, I have not gone. I've not gone Finn Callahan, and let me tell the reason. One, his buy sucks. His round 2 buy, so that will slow his price growth, which is good. From there, Tom Green's back this week. So I don't know how he fares with Tom Green. He should still be like the second midfielder with him and with Green and Jelly. I want to play it safe just in case. Also, I really don't want my midfielders on a bye because midfielders are the strongest. I want to start well. I want to start hot. I want to start strong. My main league starts round 1, so I want to start off very well. I've been tossing this one up. I've gone Finn O'Sullivan over O'Driscoll. I feel like O'Sullivan looks really good. He's really impressed me. And I've gone St. Laylaw, the way I have to actually explain that. My logic of Laylaw is... Sorry if that was my icon. My logic of Laylaw is I reckon he did well enough to get put in. There is bias. I'm backing my boy in. I'm backing our number 1 pick. He's very impactful. He will get forward status later in the year, hopefully, so you can spring him forward just to hold it down for a bit while he still makes money. Sullivan, I really like Finn Sullivan this year. I've had him a lot, but people tell me go Driscoll, because no Hayden Young, which could sway me the other way, but yeah. From there, I've gone Satsas. No real surprise here. He has the midfield time. He has the CBA. His parish is gone for another 3 weeks, so that's a month basically. And then no surprise, Ashcroft, Levi Ashcroft, and then for the bench, I think I've gone cheap. Gone Nivet. I'm skipping on Draper. Might regret that, but I've forgotten. I've gone Hewitt. Bo Allen might not play this week, so I believe I've gone Kako there. Now the Rocks is where it gets a bit controversial. Not controversial, I guess. I'm going Cherry. I'm not going TDK. I'm going Gorn. He is I did tell someone to not base their... Okay, what is happening? Not base their picks off 1 week, but he's playing a Giants without a rock. So what Dakota did in the preseason, Gorn could just do to them in the actual season. I think that's an easy matchup. North, Sherry's hard, but I feel like he still gets it done. Gold Coast, he dominates Wits all the time, especially the G as well. Giants, he's going to get Sam DeConing, should dominate. Essendon, Draper should dominate. Freo, probably going to be Reddy or Jackson, so he should do well. Richmond, Nankervis is a hard opponent, but he dominates us around the ground every single time. West Coast, Matt Flynn. And then it gets to like Hawthorn, makes it a bit tough. Brisbane, Big O. Yeah, he struggles at the Gapper. Like Swans, Grundy. He usually kills Grundy anyway. Like, if you look at his average, like 130 against Hawthorn, 128, 117, he could. I'm backing him in. I'm having to go TDK just because I prefer to have people who I know will do well. I don't understand Gorn's old, but I just reckon he's the best rock in the comp. Him and Cherry. That's the two best. It's worth it. I've always got bit of my rocks at the start, and it's always worked out, so I'm not going to change that now. Horn Francis. I just realised I picked my entire team. Oh, okay, I see what's happened. It reloaded. Anyway, I guess we're saying sorry, I didn't even realise it reloaded and revealed my entire team. Well, there you go. I've gone Boyd. There, if he plays, I'm probably going to take him out because I want that as a loophole. Gordon, Horn Francis is my F1. With Butters out, it seems like a no-brainer. I know I've rated about Rankin, but I just feel like the value in that defense is there. Like, I would just go to like a Zorko and take a Shaw Roberts and put like a rookie. There's just no one there. That's the only issue. If there were rookies if it was like the midfield rookies and you could put them in the defense, I would. But there's just none there for me. There's just none. Like you could go Blight or something, but it's just like, no. It's not worth it. I've gone, so for instance, I've skipped my ranking, I'll get him later. Jack McRae should be top 6 forward, real easily. He looks great. Sanders, in the debate is Sanders and, no Baz. He's had a little knee injury, which I'm not really a fan of, but he should be set to go. But I know they said he's going to play wing, forward, and mid. I don't know. I feel like if he goes crazy, I can just get him later. Like, he'll be like 4. He's 390. Like, it won't be hard to get him in. It won't be difficult. Sanders, I can say the same thing about Sanders, but also, like, I don't have the money to get Baz anyway. But Riley Sanders, I feel like he could be really good. He's really impactful. He's really good. I really like him. If Bevo Larden doesn't fuck him over and just go, hey, you've got to play forward even though, and we'll just stick Matt Kennedy in the midfield. There's no Bond. There's no Bond for the next 5 to 6 weeks. There's no Bond. There's no Chua for about 3 to 4. Ed Richards is probably 1 to 2. If he sticks Matt Kennedy in there over Sanders, then like he's just an idiot. Simple as that. So yeah, I'm backing Sanders in for a big year. I reckon he could honestly be a top 10 forward. Caleb Daniel is a no-brainer. There's not much to really say about him. He's playing off half-back, main distributor. He should do very well this year. Hugo Garcia. I've gone Hugo Garcia. I really like the Hugo Garcia pick this year. He is going to be the 3rd to 4th mid, and he loves tackle. He's a big tackling guy, which is not really good in hindsight because, if he doesn't get those tackles, then he doesn't get scores. But I reckon he's really going to do well this year. I'm backing for a huge year. And then Tom Lynch, he's an A grade. I understand he has injuries, but if he keeps fit, he's an A grade forward at 180k. And if you look at him in the past, I know it's been a while since his best because he's only played. He hasn't played enough. When was last year? He averaged 94 when he last had a full season. I don't think he had a full season, did he? No, he didn't. Oh, that was last year. 2022. Missed on like a couple games here and there, but like, I understand Richmond were also still competitive at the last time he was fit, but I think he got concussed that game. He didn't play, and then he came back and went off. Stuff like that. I think that was some concussion as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, although like 38, he does have the chance to go like absolute shit, but he has the chance to go huge. I'm backing him in, man. I'm backing him in. I reckon we at least get it to him. He could kick a couple goals, a couple important goals when we need him most. I'm expecting to be a real leader this year and lead the pack. And then Davidson was really good in his pro match, really good. And in Patton, he got 67 last week. Looks like he should hold. Has the 4th defender status, which allows you to move things around if you have to. Matt Flynn Ruck, it's kind of no-brainer for me. I think everyone's kind of getting on that now. Got like 98 against Gawn in the... Was it against Gawn or Sherry? Sherry. Yeah. Yeah, he's number one Ruck because, like, even if he does, like, kind of bad, who else are they going to bring in? Well, like, BJ Williams. What the fuck is... Like, what's he going to do? There's not much. But that is my team. I'm sorry that it's only like 15 minutes and there's not much depth to the picks or anything, but like it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm sorry I'm not doing like a Dio or George where they take an hour and 10 minutes to talk about their team when you could do it like 10 to 15 if you really wanted to. I guess talk about some picks. I haven't got Adam Shearer. I know every single expert under the sun has got Adam Shearer. I understand why. I understand the theory behind it. But I'm not a fan. I just rather the players I have. I just reckon Sean and Roberts will be better. And I reckon Dawson will be better. I reckon All will be better. Strong and Neil, they'll both be better. I understand he averaged like 110 a couple years ago. Same with Dawson, I guess. But there's a reason why he did really bad last year. He has more CBA time, but at the same time, Walsh has just come back. With Jagger out, that does open the door for him again. But you still got Hewitt. Doherty plays a bit midfield, but he could go backline. I understand the pick, but I just don't think it's worth it to risk it because if it doesn't work out, you're fucked. And also, his hamstring is made of paper. And with the amount of injuries, I don't want to get someone who is injury prone. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I wish you everyone the best of luck. Actually, before we go, league. What's it called? League. I've got one more spot. Let's see who actually watches the video. 1, 2, 6, 4, 7. Let's see who actually watches the videos to the end. Let's see it. Let's see who does it. Whoever is at the 20th, you are a real one. I love you. So yeah, whoever does it, you got one more spot. I'll start a group. I'll post on my story later. Follow the Instagram at SuperCoach at SuperCoach_appy. We're doing nicely. I'm up to 100 followers already. Considering I had my last one at 300 over like 3 years, I think I'm off to a good start, getting back to where I was. Hopefully. Thank you. I appreciate the feedback on the first video as well. You nearly had 200 views. That means a lot to me. I'll see you guys all next week for the round 1 team review.